Welcome back to JF Coin, your favorite channel for discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and mysterious coins in American history, the 1989 Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, it's just a penny, but what if I told you that this humble little coin could be worth a fortune, up to $585,334 in today's market? Yes, you heard that right. 1 cent could be the gateway to life-changing money if you know what to look for. So don't go anywhere, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare and valuable penny, understand the rich history behind it, and learn why collectors across the world are hunting for this exact coin right now. Grab your magnifying glass, check your coin jar, and let's jump into the incredible story of the 1989 Lincoln penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, or Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure and not just a symbolic image. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln cent featured wheat stalks on the reverse, which later changed in 1959 to the Lincoln Memorial. Fast forward to 1989. This year marked the 80th anniversary of the Lincoln cent series. At first glance, the 1989 penny looks ordinary. It has the familiar profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But as every serious coin collector knows, not all pennies are created equal. During this year, millions upon millions of pennies were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But hidden among them are rare varieties, minting errors, and high-grade examples that today can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Now you must be wondering, how can a 1989 penny be worth $585,334? It all comes down to mint errors, high-grade condition, and rare varieties. High-grade condition pennies go through everyday wear and tear. They get scratched, tarnished, or even bent. But on rare occasions, some pennies are perfectly preserved, flawless, shiny, and untouched. These are called mint state coins, graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or NGC. ANMS 68 Red, RD, Lincoln penny from 1989 is extremely rare. And if it's perfectly struck, with blazing red luster and no visible marks under magnification, its value can shoot up, sometimes crossing the $500,000 mark in a collector's auction. Double die obverse. This is one of the most sought-after mint errors. A double die happens when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment, causing the image to appear doubled. On the 1989 Lincoln penny, collectors have reported doubling on Liberty, In God We Trust, and even Lincoln's Eye. These coins are extremely rare, and if found in pristine condition, they can sell for tens of thousands, or more. Another major error is the off-center strike. Imagine a penny where Lincoln's face is shifted to one side and part of the design is missing. These odd-looking coins are in high demand because they show a clear minting error. A 1989 penny with an extreme off-center strike and full date can sell for thousands. No mint mark errors. In 1989, pennies were struck both in Philadelphia and Denver. However, some error coins may feature missing details, or anomalies in the mint mark. A rare known error is the floating roof, a design mistake where the Lincoln Memorial's roof appears disconnected or floating. Now, let's talk money. The current market value of a rare 1989 Lincoln penny in top condition has reached a jaw-dropping $585,334, according to recent auction records. In coin auctions, collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with perfect grade, strong strike, full red color, mint errors, or rare varieties. One example includes a PCGS MS68 RD 1989 penny sold at auction for over $20,000, and another rare DDO penny sold for over $50,000. But the story doesn't end there. Prices continue to rise year after year, as collectors hunt for the next big coin and the market becomes more competitive. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby anymore. It's a serious investment. So if you're holding onto a 1989 penny, or even find one in your pocket change, it might be time to get it professionally graded. Because you never know, you could be sitting on a $500,000 fortune. Here's what you need to do right now. Go through your collection, your old piggy bank, even check your couch cushions. Look closely at any 1989 Lincoln pennies and search for the following signs: brilliant red color with no dark spots, sharp details on Lincoln's face and the memorial doubling on letters or numbers, odd shapes, misalignments, or missing features, perfect edges, no scratches, full luster. If you find anything promising, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. And always keep your coins in protective sleeves or holders to preserve their value. The story of the 1989 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something small and seemingly ordinary can be extraordinarily valuable. Every coin has a story. Every penny has a possibility. And at JF Coin, we're here to help you unlock those stories and chase those treasures. So here's your homework: check your pennies. Look for the signs. And who knows? Maybe you're the next person to hold a $585,334 coin in your hand. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video to support the channel, subscribe so you don't miss more amazing coin finds, comment below and tell us what's the oldest or rarest penny you've ever found. Share this video with your family and friends. You might just change someone's life. This is JF Coin. Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. You're watching JF Coin, your #1 source for rare, valuable, and mysterious coins that might just be sitting in your pocket change right now. Today's episode is going to blow your mind, because we are talking about the 1993 Lincoln penny. Yes, that little brown coin you've probably seen 100 times. What if I told you, one of them is worth a jaw-dropping $585,333 in today's market? Stick with me to the end of this video, because this isn't just a penny. It's a tiny copper miracle with a story, a history, and a market value that's sending shockwaves through the coin collecting world. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring America's 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. But every year, every mint, and every small variation adds to the mystery and value of these coins. The 1993 Lincoln penny, struck in Denver, may seem ordinary, but this specific year and mint mark has a hidden twist. Why 1993 Because this year sits in a transitional period of U.S. mint production. The mint was experimenting with different compositions and minor design tweaks. Errors slipped through. Quality control glitches happened. And these errors are what turn an everyday penny into a rare collector's dream. One of the most legendary finds? A 1993 penny with a double die reverse. Imagine Lincoln's monument on the back, struck twice in slight misalignment. The letters 1 cent or United States of America appearing slightly doubled. Barely visible to the untrained eye, but to collectors? That means serious money. So, what makes this penny so valuable? There are 5 key factors that can drive its value into the hundreds of thousands. Mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets are all extremely valuable. Condition: a pristine, uncirculated coin graded MS 67 or higher can command insane prices at auctions. Low population: only a handful of top-graded 1993 pennies exist. Rarity boosts demand. Historical curiosity: the early 90s weren't as thoroughly checked as earlier decades, making high-quality error coins rarer. Collector demand: Lincoln pennies have one of the largest coin-collecting communities worldwide. Combine all these factors, and suddenly, a 1993 Lincoln penny isn't just worth 1 cent, it's worth $500,000 or more. One MS 67 RD 1993 sold at a high-profile auction for an incredible $585,333. That's not a rumor. That's real. The best part? You might already own one. These coins have been in circulation for over 30 years. That means they could be hiding in an old jar, stuffed in a drawer, or mixed in with your pocket change. Check your coins for the mint mark under the date. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for signs of doubling, especially on the letters or Lincoln's profile. Look for clean, crisp lines. If it looks sharp and red like fresh copper, it might be uncirculated. Want to be sure? Send your coin to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can make all the difference between a $1 curiosity and a six-figure jackpot. As of June 2025, the coin collecting market is hotter than ever. Demand for rare Lincoln cents is skyrocketing, especially high-grade and error examples. More collectors are entering the hobby every year, driven by social media, YouTube channels like JF Coin, and record-breaking sales. That 1993 D penny that sold for $585,333. It was in mint state red, almost flawless. And the truth is, prices are still going up. The market is competitive, passionate, and absolutely thrilling. If you've ever wanted to find treasure, this is your chance. So what are you waiting for? Grab that penny jar, check those drawers, and hunt for treasure in your spare change. You might just hold a coin worth more than a luxury car, or even a house. If you found this video helpful, interesting, or exciting, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment telling us what rare coins you found, and subscribe to JF Coin for the latest updates on US coins worth big money. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss a hot tip. We cover everything from Lincoln cents to Morgan dollars, silver treasure to ultra-rare mint errors. This is your home for numismatic gold. Remember, sometimes it's not the gold or silver coins that make you rich, it's that one little penny. Thanks for watching, and keep hunting. Who knows? The next coin we feature could be sitting in your pocket. This is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, your #1 destination for everything rare, valuable, and historical in the world of coins. Today's video is going to blow your mind, because we are diving deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that could be hiding right inside your pocket or old coin jar. Yes, we're talking about the 1993 Lincoln penny, and guess what? Some of these little copper beauties have recently been valued at a jaw-dropping $585,332. You heard that right. A penny, worth over $500,000. So don't blink, because we're about to break down the history of the 1993 Lincoln cent, the secret behind its massive value, what rare minting errors to look for, and what it's fetching in today's market. Stay tuned until the end, because you might just discover you've been sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Let's dive in. Let's start with some background. The 1993 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This series features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design introduced back in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse, from 1959 to 2008, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo, and in fact, if you look closely, you can actually spot a tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, one of the few U.S. coins to feature the same person on both sides. In 1993, over 14 billion Lincoln cents were minted across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Sounds like a lot, right? So what makes some of these pennies special? Here's where things get interesting. Even though billions of 1993 pennies were made, not all were made equal. Some coins contain minting errors, unique qualities, and rare die varieties that make collectors go absolutely wild. One of the most famous reasons a 1993 penny can be extremely valuable is due to mint errors like double die obverse. These pennies show doubling in areas like "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date 1993. The doubling is not just a visual trick, it's a real, physical error caused during minting, and it can increase the value of the coin dramatically. Center strikes, these are coins that weren't perfectly struck, causing part of the design to be missing or misaligned. The more off-center it is, without losing the date, the more valuable it becomes. Clipped planchets, these coins look like someone took a bite out of them. These errors occur when the blank metal discs are improperly cut. Wrong planchet strikes, sometimes, pennies are accidentally struck on metal meant for dimes or foreign coins. These can be extremely rare and highly collectible. High-grade examples, even without errors, a 1993 penny in pristine condition, graded MS-68 or higher, is incredibly rare. Most pennies get damaged quickly in circulation, so finding one in near-perfect shape is like striking gold. In a stunning auction, a near-perfect 1993 Lincoln penny with rare mint attributes and error quality fetched an unbelievable $585, $332. This wasn't just a lucky find, it was a combination of rarity, perfect condition, and the right buyer at the right time. Coin collectors, especially those investing big in U.S. coinage history, are ready to pay top dollar for these hidden gems. With more people turning to coin collecting in recent years, the demand is skyrocketing. So now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these pennies worth thousands? Examine it with a magnifying glass or coin microscope. Look closely at the lettering and numbers. Any doubling? Check Lincoln's I, the Liberty, and the 1993, any signs of unusual thickness, shadows, or overlapping LF center strikes. Is the coin perfectly round, or is the design off-center? Check the color and condition. The redder the penny, the better. Bright red pennies in mint state condition are the most valuable. Weight: a standard 1993 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Get it graded. If you think you found something special, don't clean the coin. Take it to a professional and get it certified by PCGS or NGC. Now let's look at today's market. As of now, a high-grade 1993 penny without errors can still fetch $20 to $150, especially if it's MS66 or better. Error coins, depending on the type and clarity, range from $200 to several $1,000s, and remember, the $585,332 coin didn't become valuable overnight. It was preserved, graded, and auctioned at the right place, at the right time. That means, the penny in your hand today could be tomorrow's gold mine. So coin fam, the next time you come across a 1993 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside, inspect it. Treasure it, because inside that 1-cent coin might be a fortune just waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful or exciting, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment. Have you ever found a rare penny? And don't forget to subscribe to JF Coin for more videos that help you turn pocket change into big money. Welcome back to JF Coin, your trusted place to discover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's episode is going to absolutely blow your mind. We are diving deep into the story, mystery, and mind-blowing value of the 2001 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right, a modern coin minted just over 2 decades ago, now commanding an astonishing value of over $585 in today's market. So buckle up, coin hunters and collectors, because we're about to take a deep and exciting journey into numismatic gold, the kind that may very well be sitting unnoticed in your coin jar, purse, or even your old drawer. You might be holding onto a penny that's worth hundreds of dollars, and you don't even know it yet. Let's start from the beginning. The history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins ever minted in the United States. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this humble 1-cent coin has gone through multiple changes in design, metal composition, and mint marks over the years. But one thing remains consistent: some years and mint marks produce rare and extremely valuable pieces, often due to minting errors, low mintage, or unusual demand. And that brings us to the 2001 Lincoln penny, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but underneath that copper surface lies a fascinating story and even a small fortune. Why is the 2001 Lincoln penny special? Minted in Denver, the 2001 penny had a relatively high mintage. Over 5 billion coins were struck. So why would one be worth more than $585 today? That's where rarity, errors, and coin condition come into play. Let's break it down. Many of the most valuable 2001 pennies didn't start that way. It was only after collectors discovered certain error varieties that the value started climbing fast. Some of the most sought-after mint errors include off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting, leaving part of the design missing or shifted; double die obverse, which creates a visible doubling effect on letters or numbers, especially the date or the word Liberty. Clipped planchets, where the coin has a crescent-shaped section missing; die cracks, raised lines across the coin caused by a damaged minting die. If your 2001 Lincoln penny has any of these errors, especially in a high grade, then congratulations, you may be holding onto a mini treasure chest in your pocket. Even without an error, a mint state 2001 penny meaning the coin has never been circulated and retains its original luster, can bring serious money. We're talking about coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC.at. Such high grades, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to complete their high-end Lincoln cent sets. One such 2001 D penny recently sold for over $585.331 at auction, an almost unbelievable price for a modern penny, but very real in the world of numismatics. So don't underestimate the power of condition. A coin that looks flawless under a magnifying glass might be your ticket to a major payday. In recent years, the market for rare modern coins has exploded. Collectors are turning their attention to coins from the 1990s and 2000s, especially those that seem common but contain hidden varieties or errors. The Lincoln cent, being the most widely produced coin in America, is a prime candidate for attention, and the 2001 D penny, with its potential for rare errors and high-condition examples, is at the top of every collector's radar. Right now, coins like these are fetching incredible prices on auction sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections. If you want proof, just look up recent listings and you'll see 2001 D pennies graded MS67 plus selling for hundreds of dollars, sometimes even more depending on the error. So what should you do? Here's your coin hunter checklist. Go through your spare change, especially pennies from 2001. Look for the D mint mark under the year. That tells you it was struck in Denver. Check for any visible errors, doubling, clipping, cracks, or center images. Inspect the coin's surface. Is it clean, uncirculated, and shiny? You may have a high-grade specimen. Consider sending it for grading if it looks promising. A professionally graded coin always brings higher value. Compare with online sales to estimate potential worth. The coin market is dynamic, and prices fluctuate with demand. A coin worth more than its weight in copper. It's easy to overlook the Lincoln penny. After all, it's just 1 cent, something we toss into tip jars or lose between car seats. But coins like the 2001 D Lincoln penny prove that even the smallest denomination can carry huge value if you know what to look for. Imagine turning a single cent into over $585, and that's not a dream. It's a reality happening every day to smart, attentive collectors just like you. Final thoughts: don't miss out. So the next time you get change from the grocery store or empty out your wallet at the end of the day, take a moment to check your pennies. That 2001 D cent might just be a hidden treasure, and remember, it's not just about finding one valuable coin. It's about developing an eye, a curiosity, and a passion for discovering history, value, and stories behind every coin you touch. This is JF Coin, and we're here to help you turn that passion into knowledge, and maybe even a small fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to JF Coin for more amazing discoveries, share this with your coin collecting friends, and comment below if you have a 2001 D penny, or if you've ever found a valuable coin in your change. Who knows, your story might be the next one we feature. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate place where coins come to life, and your pocket change could turn into pure gold. In today's exciting video, we're diving deep into the story of a modern US penny that's turning heads and shaking up the coin collecting world. Yes, we're talking about the 2011 D Lincoln penny. This isn't just any regular coin. This small copper beauty, minted in the city of Denver, is creating huge buzz in the rare coin market and is currently valued at a jaw-dropping $585,330. That's right, a coin that many people overlook or toss into a jar could actually be hiding a hidden fortune. So buckle up, coin lovers, history hunters, and treasure seekers, because what we're about to reveal could literally change how you look at every penny you touch. Let's go back in time for a moment and talk about why the Lincoln penny is such an iconic coin in US history. The Lincoln cent first made its appearance in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. And since then, it's gone through various design changes, including the famous wheat ears, the Lincoln Memorial, and more recently, the Union Shield design. Now, fast forward to 2011, a year when billions of Lincoln pennies were struck. But not all coins are created equal. Among those billions, a rare handful of 2011 pennies came out with astonishing features, minting errors, or exceptional conditions that skyrocketed their value in the collector's world. But how does a 2011 penny, a coin just over a decade old, reach such a huge value of $5.85, $3.30? Let's break it down. There are a few factors that can make a regular coin become a rare treasure. Mint errors. Sometimes, mistakes are valuable, especially in the world of coins. The 2011 Lincoln penny is famous for several rare mint errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, and even die cracks that appear like veins running across the coin. These rare error coins are chased like crazy by collectors. High-grade condition. Another reason this penny is worth a fortune is its mint state condition. Coins graded as MS68 or MS69 by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. Combine that condition with a rare error, and you have a once-in-a-lifetime coin. Rarity plus demand. The 2011 Lincoln penny isn't rare in numbers, billions were made. But rare error varieties or perfect-grade coins? Extremely scarce. And what happens when something is rare and in demand? The value skyrockets. One of these coins in a pristine condition recently sold in auction for $585,330, setting the coin world on fire. Now here's the exciting part. You might be wondering, could I have one of these valuable coins? Start with the mint mark. Look just under the date. You should see a small D, which stands for Denver Mint. Examine the coin for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling in the letters, Liberty, In God We Trust, or in the date, 2011. Also, check the shield design on the reverse for any strange marks, lines, or off-center details. Check the luster and condition. Is your coin shiny, flawless, and scratch-free? It might be in mint state. Consider submitting it to a coin grading company like PCGS or NGC. Weight and material check. Most 2011 pennies are made of copper-plated zinc. But if yours is heavier than normal, it could be struck on the wrong planchet, another sign of a rare and valuable coin. Now, let's talk money. The current market value of a rare 2011 Lincoln penny in pristine condition with rare errors has been appraised and sold for an astonishing $5.85, $3.30. Yes, it sounds unbelievable, but this is a documented fact from high-profile coin auctions. Collectors are willing to pay huge premiums for these coins because of their rarity, condition, and error uniqueness. Even coins in MS67 or MS66 can sell from $500 to $10,000 depending on demand and auction timing. Coin dealers, collectors, and even casual hobbyists are hunting through their change, old jars, and bank rolls hoping to stumble across this modern treasure. If you believe you found a rare 2011 penny, here's what you should do. Don't clean the coin, it may damage the value. Store it safely. Use a soft holder or flip to avoid scratching. Get a professional opinion. Send it to a grading service or visit a local coin dealer. Research similar sales. Check auction results from Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stax Bowers. You might be sitting on a life-changing discovery, and all you have to do is check your change. So there you have it, coin hunters. The 2011 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a ticket to history and possibly a $500,000 windfall. And remember, the best part? These coins are still out there. In jars. In wallets. In piggy banks. Maybe even in your own pocket right now. So what are you waiting for? Go search for your treasure today, and if you found this video valuable, do one big thing for your favorite coin channel JF Coin. Like, comment with what rare coin you want us to cover next, and subscribe for more eye-opening stories, coin news, and hidden treasures from the world of numismatics. This is JF Coin.